Jesus Christ, that's so horrible. You can't make up stuff this stupid. So Nikon now admits that I'm right. Well, not just me, but I think I was the first person to make a video. When Nikon announced the Z6 and Z7 quite a long time ago, I said this is a joke. These stupid cameras don't have a real vertical grip capability with interactive buttons that contact with the camera. It's only got one card slot. You know, nobody with a half a brain and no working photographer, like a wedding photographer, no one's going to buy that. Yeah? You know, hobbyists are going to buy it, but no. No. Nikon is right. It's only got a single card slot. So now, Nikon is refreshing the Z6, and they should have got it right the first time. Mega million-dollar company like Nikon. This is why they're financially failing right now, and I'm a huge fan of Nikon. I got more Nikon gear than any of you. Hands down, I got more Nikon gear than any of you. Just horrible. So Nikon is going to refresh and bring out the Z6 and Z7. Our bad. Loser. They're going to come out with the Z6 and Z7 with what? A real interactive vertical grip. Yeah, one that actually talks to the camera. And a dual card slot. It doesn't seem likely that it would be a dual compact flash card on the new Z6 and Z7. If they do, then Nikon will be proven a liar, because when everybody asks Nikon, so why don't you have dual card slots in these cameras? It seems like a really bad idea, and I'm not going to buy one because there's not. And the Nikon reps were told that, well, there was not enough room in the camera for two, which is a total lie. A total lie. So now they're going to come out with the same Z6 and the same Z7 with the same damn sensor, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with the sensors in the Z6 and Z7. Old Uncle Kenny was right the whole time. Everybody says, why don't you like the Z6 and Z7, tattooed monkey? Well, I mean, for that kind of money, you know, you could get a real camera, you know, that a working photographer would use. You know, something with 2 card slots and a working vertical grip. Yeah. Nikon didn't see the enormous, flaccid hot dog, the dementia that would have, yeah. So Nikon is literally backpedaling to what I said many months ago when the Z6 and Z7, I said, these are ridiculous. The only people who are going to buy this crap is a hobbyist. I said it, and that's exactly what happened. Working photographers aren't buying that. The only working photographers that were using those effing damn cameras were paid Nikon shills. Because I'd have people emailing me, well, you know, so-and-so famous photographer is using the Z6 and Z7. You know, that proves you're right. Yeah. Oh, you mean you mean that guy that's a Nikon shill? Yeah, that guy. Nikon is buttering his bread. Of course he's going to tell you the Z6 and Z7 are the best things since sliced bread. There is no greater example in the world of photography of a company, especially a mega million dollar company, well, God knows, this mega $1,000 company now that Nikon's been failing financially month after month after month, year after year. No bigger example of backpedaling stupidity, which proves my damn point to begin with, than this example. We're going to come out with the Z6 and Z7. We're going to redo it. Except this time we're going to put what should have been in there to begin with, dual card slot and a real working vertical grip, you know, because no working professional photographer would actually shoot a gig on a single card slot. What a fine example of backpedaling, Nikon. So for all the stupid fools out there, there's nothing wrong with those cameras. Why don't you like them? Why don't you recommend them? I will point you to Nikon themselves as the examples. Like, well, Nikon obviously is admitting that I was right the entire time because they're reintroducing the exact same damn cameras with dual card slots and a vertical grip. I rest my case. Mic drop. Nikon. Tattooed monkey. Old Uncle Kenny was right the whole time. You didn't listen to Uncle Kenny. Nikon just proved my point perfectly. Thank you, Nikon, for putting the period at the end of the sentence that I made so many months ago about those damn cameras. Old Uncle Kenny was right. Of course he was. Say it. Uncle Kenny was right the whole time. Boom.